welcome to another Park Cop video. We're here at Thorpe Park today. We've actually got a stay booked in the shark cabins.
Yes.
So we've come for a day at Thorpe Park. It's like our annual visit. We only ever come like once or twice a year, just because it's a good sort of 2.5 hour drive for us. So we thought we'd try something new with it this year, and tie in the cabins as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're coming in today. I think we've just hit sort of school trip season. So there's a few school trips, there's not many, but Thorpe Park always seems to be busy when we come because it's summertime. But so far it looks pretty
decent.
Decent, yeah, sort of crowd-wise. Everything seems to be running as well. Hyperia's running for now.
Stealth has been running.
Yeah, Stealth's been running.
The only thing that I've seen that's down is oh no,
it's open now.
It's open now.
Yeah. I can never remember the name of it.
No, the boat.
The one that gets you absolutely soaking.
Yeah.
We did discuss going on it in the car.
I've brought my raincoat.
Yeah, I've not. So we'll think about it. It is scorching today, so I think we might have to get on a few water rides just to sort of cool down a bit.
Yeah.
Being a ginger, I'm going to get burnt, like, regardless. So, well, both of us are, aren't we, really?
I'm already like shiny.
hence the cap. But yeah, we'll see what we can get done today. I'm hoping it's going to be a bit of a successful day. Although park hours, they are typical Merlin park hours, and we've got a park close of 5 p.m, so that's not amazing. On a Friday as well, you'd expect it to be open a bit later.
But because we're staying over, hopefully we can get in a queue just before 5.
Yeah.
And we can do like an extra ride, and then we can go to.
We'll try and get in
We
one.
won't be
on
rushing
post.
out
No.
straight at like 5.
No, but we do also have, so we have fast passes for tomorrow. When you stay in the Shark Hotel, you get them included. So we've decided we're going to come in tomorrow morning and use those like first thing. And then we are actually heading to Legoland after that as well. So we'll use them, and then we'll drive up to Legoland and spend the day there.
So a couple of vlogs coming up from that.
It's going to be a busy one for us again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go and have a good day at Thorpe Park, I think. And yeah, come along with us. We've just got off our first ride on Depth Charge.
Yeah.
We've never been on that one. But it was really good, wasn't it? It is literally just like a water slide, like a dinghy slide.
Yeah, you sit in a boat,
yeah.
And then the platform like rises, so that then you shoot down.
Yeah.
You get a tiny bit of water spray, but it's like
Yeah, you don't get wet at all really. But it was nice to do it. Like, it's a really hot day today, so it was nice to do it. And get on that and cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
It was quite quick as well, though, wasn't it? Like, you do get like a bit of speed on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Like I say, first time on it.
Yeah, it wasn't a long wait either. I've seen the queues get really long.
Yeah, we've seen it at the bottom, haven't we?
Yeah, but it was about a 10-minute wait.
Yeah, it's advertised at 10, and I think we probably waited about 10. Yeah, enjoyed that one. I think we're going to head over to the Swarm now.
Yeah.
And have a quick go on that. So we've just had a ride on the Swarm. That was really good, wasn't it?
It was so smooth.
Yeah, it was. So last time we came, like last year, it was quite rattly and quite like rough. But yeah, that was a lot smoother.
Yeah, it was
this
really,
time.
really good.
We were like second or third row from the front.
And we only waited about 20 minutes as well, which isn't
so
too bad.
it's on 2 trains at the minute. It's advertised in 20 minutes, and it probably was about a 20-minute wait, which was quite good. But yeah, we really enjoyed that one. We always enjoy getting on the Swarm as well. I think the area as well, it reminds me of Gardaland.
Yeah.
So at Gardaland, they've got another wing coaster, and I think I think it was the first wing coaster. It was like a prototype one.
Themed to like a raptor dinosaur.
It's called Raptor. You didn't go on that though, did you?
No, I didn't.
But I did it. I think I did it a couple of times. I really liked that one, and this is similar to it. Like the theming around it is kind of like abandoned and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Really enjoy it. I'd like to see a bit more in this area though, because all of the shops and like the games like units and stuff, they're all closed and they have been for years now. So it'd be nice to see them open back up again at some point.
The shop in the middle is open, but it's
Yeah.
not like...
Yeah, so there is a little shop, like a little container full of like merch, but there really isn't a lot in there at all. So yeah, it'd be nice to see it expanded, maybe add something else, like another attraction, or like just open up the shops again, like the games units. But yeah, it was good. We'll move on now, I think. We'll head around the park somewhere and we'll get on some more rides. We're going to have a walk over to Stealth now. I don't think it's been running very long. I know it was closed at the start of the season. It's been having similar issues to Rita, I think, which is also still closed. So yeah, I think we're going to go and head over to Stealth now and have a quick ride on that. I don't think the queue's too long. We can't see it at the minute, but we'll have a look when we get to it. But yeah, we'll have a go on there. Let you know what it's like when we get off. So we've got a 50-minute wait for Stealth, which is higher than I'd like to wait, but like I said, we don't normally come to Thorpe Park that often, so it'd be good to get on it. Maybe we'll do it this once, like today, well, this morning, and see what it's on later today, maybe, and do it again. Yeah, we'll get a few shots of it going around now, and we'll let you know what it's like when we get off. Ride on Stealth now. That was not a 50-minute wait at all, was it?
Not in the slightest. So, it was like 50.
Yeah, advertised at 50 minutes and we literally waited 15, and now we've just walked past it again and it's dropped to 5 minutes. So far it's been a really sort of good day for timings, hasn't it? Like,
yeah, really good.
Everything's been running quite smooth. There's 2 trains on Stealth. There were 2 trains on Swarm as well, weren't there? So everything's going quite quick at the minute. Although, knowing our luck, it's probably going to change later on and it's just going to go out the window. But yeah, it was a really good ride on Stealth. I always enjoy getting on that.
I prefer that to Rita.
Yeah.
Rita we never really go on, we usually miss it.
Yeah, it's always got a long wait as well.
I think that one is so much more intense. Okay, that one's so much more intense, and I also think it's so much more enjoyable as well.
Yeah, it's faster. I think
more airtime.
it's just that initial launch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see it open again, and it's good to get back on it. We always enjoy it. So, but whilst we were in the queue, we did spot a little garden next to it that we've never actually seen before. So we're going to have a quick wander around it because it looks really nice. It looks really well landscaped, and it might be a nice place for us to eat later on.
Yeah,
we're on about getting like takeaway pizza from around the corner, so we might bring that in here, and it's all shaded and everything, so it might be quite nice.
Yeah, you just enter it from the left-hand side of the stealth entrance.
It's got a stealth entrance right here. If you walk just to the left of it and walk down here, there's like a little path here. I'll quickly show you now. Yeah. So it looks a bit like a Japanese garden almost. Like you've got a little fountain and a pond in the middle, and then there's a few benches around as well. So yeah, it might be quite nice to sort of sit down here later on and have something to eat. Yeah,
I've never noticed this.
No,
Stealth.
never seen it before. I don't know whether it's because whenever we've been, the stealth queue, which is literally just here, has always seemed a bit overgrown. Like it's all like reeds and things like that, because there is a pond in there. But yeah, I've never seen it before, and it just looks really nice. It's like stealth. Yeah, there's like a little pond and everything down there with a little fountain going on. It's really nice.
If you watched our Alton Towers vlog, you'll know that we really enjoy a garden.
Yeah. I don't know whether the microphone picked Amy up properly then, but we went to Alton Towers last Sunday, and we had a walk around the gardens there. And they've got like a much bigger version of this, with their own fountains and everything. That's been there ever since the towers have been there. That's really nice to walk around as well, especially on a day like today. Yeah, I just thought I'd quickly show you this because we'd never seen it before. I don't know whether many people know about it either, so yeah, there we go. Because it's so hot today, I think we're actually going to go and look in the Ben & Jerry's shop, or the Ben & Jerry's sort of restaurant bit. See how much it is for an ice cream, because it is scorching now. Like it's getting really hot. It's just gone sort of 12:30, 1 o'clock, Amy? Yeah, 20 to 1. So it's getting close to sort of peak temperatures. But yeah, we'll see what prices are like. Go on there. What we got? So we've got 2 Ben & Jerry's ice creams. We didn't actually realise you get Merlin discount in here as well. So
I didn't think you would, because it's branded.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would. Apparently
All over the park. I don't know whether that includes KFC as well, or Burger King. KFC and Burger King, or
KFC's and stuff over there.
They did have Burger King. I don't know if they still do, but yeah, I wonder if that's the case in there as well then. But I've gone for fudge brownie, was it?
Yeah.
And then you've had fudge brownie and
double caramel brownie.
Yeah.
It came to £10 for
which
both of them.
it's still a lot, but I mean, in terms of theme park prices, it's not awful, is it? So yeah, quite pleased with that.
Just to mention that you can order some screens over there, some kids.
Oh yeah.
So we'll record it in a minute. But if you're wanting Merlin discount, I have noticed with the screens across parks, you have to go up to the counter to order.
Yeah.
You can't input your pass on.
Yeah, so we just showed our pass, didn't we, to the bloke at the counter.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't think that was too bad really. Like I say, for theme park prices, it's not awful, and you get a fair amount. I'm going to eat it now before it starts melting. So we just had our Ben & Jerry's. That was really nice, that was.
You can't go wrong with it.
No, you can't. We were going to film the screens in there for you, but it got really busy and there was loads of school kids coming in. So, 1, I didn't feel really comfortable, and 2, it was a bit awkward anyway. So, we're just going to look at Rumba Rapids as well, but we've just discovered that's closed. I don't know whether that's been closed all season or whether that's like just for today. But we're going to do Nemesis Inferno now instead. It seems quite quiet around here, so we'll go and give that a go. I always love getting on this one. We've just come off Nemesis now. That was a really good one as well, wasn't it? It was, I think that was more intense than Nemesis Reborn at Alton Towers. But yeah, it was really good, I enjoyed that. We're just looking around the shop now. To be fair, a lot of it is all what we saw in the shop when we walked in this morning, in the dome. There's just like a lot of mugs and everything. I really like these ones though. They're really nice, but really small.
They really remind me of Starbucks.
Yeah, You Are Here mugs, yeah. They're quite cheap as well though, so like £8 each, or you can get 2 for £12. or 3 for 16, which I don't think is too bad really. And then obviously you get your Merlin discount as well. These are quite nice.
Yeah, we have this one.
Yeah, we have that one at home. That's a nice one to drink out of, isn't it? It's like a big sort of tea mug. I do quite like that one.
Just a weird shape.
It's a weird shape, yeah, but I quite like it.
I don't know why, it gives me like Disney vibes.
Yeah,
with the way
that's
that
what
it's,
I was getting. Sort of like
illustrated.
You know, like Dinoland, Animal Kingdom. Kind of gives me that vibe. I don't know why, but I might get that one later on. I do like that. Yeah, you got all different mugs, and then obviously all your Nemesis merch and everything. Yeah, it's a bit of like a subtle one, isn't it?
Oh.
Ruined by the back. That's always what Merlin do, though. They'll have something nice on the front and then ruined by the back, like with a massive graphic or something. There was another mug as well over here. Oh, here you go. There's another mug here, which is really cool, but it's so impractical to drink out of. Like, that is awful to drink out of. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you a few things in here. There's not much. It used to be, what did it used to be? Like, I'm a Celebrity, didn't it, in here?
That was a small thing for a while.
Yeah, it's like an I'm a Celebrity themed, like, I don't know whether it was like an escape room or a maze or something. Yeah. So we just said when we walked out, like, there used to be a slide where you exit Nemesis now. I remember that. Yeah, it's changed a lot in there. So I think now we're going to head over to... Should we head to Hyperia, see what that's on?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see what Hyperia is on now. Hoping the queue's going to be shortish. We've been pretty successful with queues so far. I think the longest we've waited is maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, because that one was 15.
Yeah, so Nemesis was 15 minutes. And to be fair, it didn't even feel like 15, did it?
No.
Like, we were pretty much straight on. It felt like we were walking longer out of the exit than we were in the queue. So, yeah, we'll see what Hyperia is on now and try and get on that one. I think we're going to give Hyperia a go because it's currently on 25 minutes. We're looking around the area, so this is the first time we've seen it this season, and it already looks so much better around here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we've got all these fences around now. Last year it was just like, it was all open and everyone was just walking all over it. But it looks so much better now.
Pretty sure that grass wasn't down either.
No, it was all like bark, wasn't it,
Yeah.
before? Yeah, it looks a lot nicer now with grass and a bit of fencing around it. Yeah, we're going to give this a go. Hoping this queue moves quite quickly because there's not a lot of shade in this queue.
It's like a sun.
Yeah, it's proper baking now, and I think this could be quite an uncomfortable one to stand in. So yeah, we'll get on it and we'll let you know what it's like. So we were saying about it being quite hot in this queue, but Thorpe Park have put these out, obviously for the hot weather. We've seen a few of them dotted around the park now. It feels like being in Florida now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so hot.
Minus the mist stuff, but that's really nice, that is. It's like a proper cool breeze. And then there's another one further down there as well, and they've also got a water station in the queue as well as the shop, which is quite good, especially for days like this. Yeah,
really nice.
We need more of this at all towns.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, really good idea.
Hello, I'm on my own for once. Will has gone on Colossus because it's on a 5-minute wait and it's not one that I'm particularly fond of. because it really rattles you about. I'm currently waiting for him by the queue, and we'll see what it's like when he comes off. There it is. I don't know if he's on this one. It's coming. Oh yeah, he is on this one. He's right on the back. Hair flying around in the wind. Here he comes. What?
That's not nice.
Not nice?
No. I had back row ride.
I know, I saw.
We've just come for some food in the Vibes bar, which is in the Dome. Because of how hot it is, we've literally just bought some snacks. So we've bought some house fries and the chicken tenders. To be fair, the portion sizes are pretty big. They're bigger than we thought they'd be. So we're just going to split it between the two of us. And then you've also had a Corona Zero.
Yeah, because it was the same price.
Yeah, so the prices were like quite high in here. The like the drinks price for a Coke, it was like £5 for a pint. So we've decided, well, Amy decided just to go for a zero alcohol drink, and then I just bought I got a free tap water. But yeah, I think overall it's come to what, £14 for the two drinks and the food.
The food wasn't too bad price. The
Yeah.
chips are £5 and the chicken tenders are £8.
Yeah.
So together with our discount they were £10.40.
Yeah. And then, like I said, the drink was £4. It's £5 for a full pint, but with Merlin discount it was £4, which I don't think is too bad really.
No.
Yeah, we'll have some of it now, and then we'll let you know what it's like afterwards. We've just eaten our food from Vibes Bar, I think it is.
Yeah.
That was really nice though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the chicken was really good.
The fries as well, they've got like a seasoning on it. It was just like paprika and like
Herbs.
like oregano or something like that. That was really good for the value, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, for £10, you can't
go
complain. But it's like, it's too hot though, like, so we've not been able to finish it. Like, there's still bits left over, but yeah, it's too hot. It's giving Florida a run for its money today, to be honest, with the heat.
Yeah, so sweaty.
But it's getting us prepared for September, so that is a good point. But yeah, food was really good, and I'd recommend coming in here. It's quiet as well, so that's
I don't
a
think
bonus.
it's quiet on like a really busy day though. Like I have been here before and seen this quite full.
Yeah, but at the moment, like for the amount of like school kids that are here, it's surprisingly quiet. It's a bit weird, really. So far, every ride that we've got on has been sort of 20 minutes, half an hour max wait. So it's been a really strange one, hasn't it? Really.
Yeah.
But so just before we sat down for food, we forgot to do like a bit of a review after, but we did Hyperia, and I did Colossus, which was absolutely horrible, and I never want to go on it again. It's just so rough now. So Amy didn't come on it purely for that reason, because last time we went on it was rough, and that was what, 2-3 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
And so I went on it on my own. I walked straight on. Like, it was a 5-minute queue, and I sat at the back on my own. And it was just so horrible. Like, the whole time I sat with my head forward, and I was still sort of like smashing my head against the sides. I think it's just the seats on it. The seats are so like hard. They're foam seats, but I think they're that old. They've just become like hard plastic almost, and they really need to change them. I think Flamingo Land, they've got pretty well. It is the exact same ride, but they've got newer restraints and everything, obviously, with it being a new ride. They need to do that. They need to just swap it over. And I think it would be a lot more of an enjoyable ride. But saying that, Hyperia before that was really good, wasn't it?
That was so good.
Yeah, we were.
I love Hyperia.
I think we were like what, row 3 or something.
Yeah.
And it was smooth as anything. Like,
it is one of the best coasters.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's my favourite ride in the UK, but it is up there definitely. Like, whatever ride we've been on, it's in my top 10, I think. It's just, for me, I always get anxiety going on it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because of the lap bar, but it's just one of them where I always get a bit of anxiety going on it. But once I'm on it, I'm fine. Like, I've got no sort of proper worries about it, and whoever's going on it, if you've never been on it before, like, you shouldn't be worried going on it, because you are properly sort of pinned into your seat. You're never going to come out of it. But
the lap bars are really thick as well.
Yeah.
They cover like quite a lot of your lower body and like your legs as well. So it's not just like a little thin thing.
There was a little girl in the queue in front of us, wasn't there?
So her first time.
Yeah, it's like her first big coaster, I think. But she was just 1.3, wasn't she? 1.3 metres. And like her family was saying, like, this is her first big coaster. And yeah, she was crying at the end of it, but I think she kind of loved it going round. So yeah, I mean, it's safe for kids sort of that height as well. I think the height limit is 1.3. So if you've got a bit of a daredevil kid and they want to try out their first big ride, then try them out on Hyperia, because it is good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. So having said that, I think now that we've eaten, we might go and have another look around the park.
Yeah, we do have Saw left, which I might not do straight after food, because that one is awful.
We might save that till last, because that literally is torture. So
yeah.
I think we could always head to Walking Dead. Yeah, we've not done Walking Dead yet. That's probably the next sort of coaster for us to do. Maybe try out a few flat rides, because we don't normally do them, do we?
Yeah, and also there's Ghost Train as well, which we haven't done since it was Darren Brown.
Yeah, so we could always do Ghost Train. I know it's like, it's one of those rides where everyone's for God's sake. But
we'll see what the queue time is, but also because it's so hot, it might be quite nice to do something indoors.
Yeah, even in here it's quite warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a wander around, see what we can get done, and then I think we might end on Tidal Wave. I know I said I wouldn't do it at the start of the video, but I'm that hot, like, I need to cool down. So I think, like I say, we'll have a walk around and then might end it on Tidal Wave. At least we've only got to walk to the hotel next door, and then that's it. So yeah, we'll go have a walk around now. So we've just done Ghost Train and Walking Dead the ride. So it's been a while since we last spoke to you on the camera. But Ghost Train, that was dreadful.
It wasn't dreadful.
It was.
It was one of those one and done things. Like, I don't think I'd ever be bothered to do it again. I got a bit bored towards the end
Darren Brown was
better.
Yeah.
I didn't like the virtual reality version of that though, because I don't really like virtual reality rides.
Yeah.
Like when Galactica used to have virtual reality, I'd never put it on.
No, it was a very sort of pointless experience, that was the VR bit. But I think now it's like, there's so much potential with it, like the building and the theming inside it. Like, it's all really good, but then it's just wasted on a terrible story. Like, and I don't think the sound in there was very good either.
No,
go on.
It just feels a bit like thrown together.
Yeah.
And coming from, because we're very much into Halloween, scare zones, like we just love horror films and everything like that. So for us to have the potential of something with a ride like that and then it not deliver is really a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it was. like I say, I think Derren Brown was better. It had a better story. This one, I don't know whether it was just like the actors that we had today or whether that's just like normal, but it just seemed very chaotic, very sort of thrown together. I didn't really know what was going on. I know the story, like there's a crypt and everything, and like all along those lines. Like if you've done it, you know. But it was just a bit.
It felt like they just were like, quick, we need to make up a story to fit this ride because Darren Brown was no longer the like IP for it. Is it IP?
Yeah.
For it, so it just felt like a bit rushed.
Yeah, it was very sort of all over the place and chaotic.
Walking Dead was good though.
Yeah, Walking Dead's good.
I always like
we always like to get on that. We got a front row ride on that. It's just an indoor roller coaster. It's a spooky Space Mountain, basically. Like it's an indoor roller coaster themed to The Walking Dead. I was saying though, wasn't I? Like as much as the theming is good in there, I feel like Walking Dead is dated now. Like the series has ended. Well, to be fair, we don't follow it, so it could still be going in some sort of way. I don't know, but the actual series is finished. And I think it could do with being sort of changed now. Whether Thorpe Park went to like their own IP, like their own zombie IP, or I said to you in the queue, didn't I, that they could potentially go with like the British zombie film and do 28 days or 28 years later, because that's coming out like this week.
Yeah,
like, 28 years later. So it'd be cool to see something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but Walking Dead's still good. It's still fun.
Yeah, it's a lot better with the actors in there. So we didn't have actors at the end of it where like you have to sort of escape the compound. There's normally actors in there, but we didn't have them this time. So that kind of, it doesn't have the same effect when you go on that. But it's still a good experience to do. And then I think now we're going to head up to Saw, aren't we? I'm sticking with the horror theme. And we're going to go and torture ourselves on Thor. Thor? Saw. We're going to go and torture ourselves on Saw. It's a rough one. If you've watched the Alton Towers video from last week, you'll know how we felt with the Smiler. This is the same thing, but worse. It's the same manufacturer, like Gerstlauer, and I think after a certain amount of years, they just get very, very rough. So yeah, we'll go and torture ourselves on there, I think, and we'll let you know how bad it was afterwards. The last video, we are now in the shark cabin. We're all checked into a hotel for the night. We didn't film anything after Saw, purely because we forgot, and we were trying to rush to get back on one more ride before the park closed, and we were going to get on Hyperia, but it had like a bit of downtime, like literally 15 minutes before park closed, so we just thought we'd leave it and come and check into the shark cabin. But yeah, that's kind of like ended our day at Thorpe Park today. We've had a really good day, to be fair, haven't we? Like, it's been really successful.
It's been really successful.
Yeah.
We went on pretty much everything.
Yeah, we've got every major roller coaster done. Pretty much by like 3 o'clock. It was only Saw that we hadn't done.
Yeah.
Like we had sort of taken quite a few breaks as well. Like we'd stop for dinner, we'd stop for like ice cream and things like that. But I think if we'd have gone non-stop, we could have quite easily done it by midday and then gone and done re-rides.
Yeah.
Like everything was like half an hour wait or less, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've really looked out with how today was, especially this morning walking in. We thought it would be busy with schools and stuff, but actually I didn't see that many schools around, because now is like the period when school trips usually happen.
Yeah, we're just entering that period. But like Amy said, walking in this morning, it seemed like there were a lot of schools or a lot of like younger kids here, so we just assumed it'd be busy, and like just ridiculous wait times and things like that. But it was really good, to be fair. I think it's been a really successful day. I also think the atmosphere has been a lot better here as well, than like any other Merlin park that we've been to. I know this season we've only done Alton Towers, but just in general, like I think
over the past few years.
So when we first started coming to Thorpe Park, I wasn't a massive fan. Like I thought the atmosphere was a bit off, like, and I just wasn't a huge fan of it. But now, like the last couple of times we've been, so this is the first time we've been this season, and then I think we only came once last season, didn't we? It's felt a lot more sort of like welcoming almost, and it was just like it's a nicer place to be. And it's felt today, I felt like it was almost like being at Universal in a way.
It did have like that sort of vibe. It was really nice.
I mean, it's nothing like it sort of theming wise, or like, you know, the budget by any means, but I don't know what it was, whether it was just like because it was hot, or I don't know, but it just had that sort of nice vibe to it, and I really sort of enjoyed walking around today and just sort of taking it all in.
Yeah, I really like the park layout here as well, because it's so easy to move between each ride, and I do think the theming here is really good.
Yeah, like we said about the ghost train, even though it was like
not the best,
an awful ride or experience, the actual theming inside it is really good. Like it's sort of up there with some of the best theming, I think, because it's just quite in depth. It's just ruined by the actual like story. But yeah, I think overall, like the experience today has been really good. We've enjoyed it. As we said earlier, like at the start of the video, we have got fast passes which are available for tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, aren't they? So they run for an hour, so we can get on everything bar Hyperia, wasn't it? Like every roller coaster, is it? Yeah, so every roller coaster bar Hyperia. So our plan for tomorrow is to try and get in the park early, like when park opens. Try and get on Hyperia like first if the queue's short enough, and then try and do like all of the other rides on the fast pass. And then once we've done that, we're going to leave the park, and then we'll be heading to Legoland Windsor and spending the rest of the day there. So it's going to be a long one tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'll go into more depth.
So
the next video we're going to do is about obviously the Shark Hotel. Go into more depth in that, and include the stuff from the fast pass in that video, and then it'll be a separate video as well for Legoland.
Yeah, so this trip there'll be about 3 videos that come out of this. I don't know how long the shark cabin video is going to be. It might be a 2-minute video, it might be a 20-minute video. We never know. But yeah, we'll film like more in-depth stuff about the shark cabins in the next video, and just sort of show you what we've got basically with this deal. So yeah, we'll leave it there for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.